Hey, what's going on? This is Christian Frazier. Just wanted to come on, let you know what's going on, what's happening. There's a lot happening in the world of mental health. It is still BIPOC Mental Health Awareness Month. So make sure that we are doing things to normalize the conversations about mental health. I've been talking to a lot of men, a lot of fathers lately, and a lot of men have been saying, I'm just finding out that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to communicate, to let go, to break down, because since like an early age, we were just taught to be rough, tough, and don't cry, and, all of these different things. And we were told all these lies and programmed to hold stuff in. And now we are experiencing suicide rates at alarming levels. Alarming levels. Suicide rates between men of color, young and older, and also youth, are at such high rates. It is just, it's alarming, and we really need to start normalizing conversations about mental health. We need to start talking. There's so much stigma in the community. There's so much stigma about if you are diagnosed, with depression, anxiety, and it's just nothing that the diagnosis has nothing to do with defining who you are. And we have to, and then you have so much, I guess, stigma even in the faith base and the church community where, it's okay to have Jesus and a therapist. It is just all right. And we need to start having more conversations. People are hurting out there, and I'm talking to you directly right now. Faith-based leaders, bishops, pastors, deacons, evangelists. I'm talking to you right now because it seems like mental health has taken a back seat in a lot of churches and a lot of organizations, and it needs to be integrated into the ministry. If you really now, one of the life coaches said, Reverend Frazier, you always have a way of integrating the Bible into mental health because it is all about mental health and the battlefield for your mind. So, of course, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about the mind. I'm going to talk about elevating the mind. I'm going to talk about transcending your trauma and getting better and thinking better and getting rid of negative thoughts so that we can get out of this pattern of being stuck and then holding patterns and just attracting the same experiences and attracting the same relationships. We've got to change. So if you want to change, let's talk, because we need to. We got to change our mindsets. We got to change our thinking. We've got to start talking more, start communicating more, start being happy, start creating more happier thoughts, and start living more fulfilled lives. But again, so what's happening? I am on a couple of, I'm part of a couple of national initiatives, changing minds initiatives, where we're trying to teach through mental health education, teaching the science of trauma, to getting people to understand trauma. When you get a better understanding of how trauma works in your brain and in your mind, you have a better understanding of how to control it so that you can transcend it and not let it control you. Mental health education is important, and it just seems like it's just really not important to a lot of people. We don't want to talk about it, like we don't want to get better, because a lot of people are addicted to our problems. We're addicted to the adrenaline, the cortisol that's released in our system, and a lot of us are addicted to a life that we don't even like. Real talk. But I've been, a couple of people have been hitting me up. Look, I'm tired of the same relationships and attracting the same people and attracting the same experiences, and I want to change. So if you do, let's talk, let's chat. Hit me up in my inbox. I'm starting a group life coach, and I'm trying to make it inexpensive for people to have access to resources and information and education and elevated thoughts and mindsets. So if you're interested in changing, then let's chat, let's talk, and let's transform together.